Hello and welcome back to Darius Finance. So, after that boring video about the Harvard Business Review, we're going to look at a much more fun thing today, which is where we move to the Ethereum blockchain. So, in the last couple of videos, we've been mainly messing about on Cardano. It's perfectly fine, but it's a rather nascent technology. Nascent platform. So rollouts and the tech needed to do a successful NFT launch don't appear to be there at the moment. It doesn't mean we won't go back to it, but I just think that for now we're going to move to the much more well-known and well-established Ethereum platform, and in particular OpenSea. So most of the big NFT sales that you read about in the papers, well, no one reads papers, do you, that you see on Twitter, come on the OpenSea, and because it's Ethereum, it's a lot more expensive. Ethereum is currently, I think, about $4,000 per ether, and like you will see, we'll just have a look here that most things. Okay, so the floor price of this is 0.27. Um, and you can see that this is an expensive project, but you can see it's expensive, right? But we're going to use the rules that we learnt from Cardano, and not rely on luck. And the rules were that the first thing we were going to look for was a team that had the ability to deliver a project and had a proven track record, because we can't just rely on luck. So the first thing that happened was I got extremely lucky. I'm not joking. I went on Twitch looking for NFT people to basically annoy with questions, and instead I ended up pretending to misunderstand the plot of the Candyman for about 45 minutes, which I found tremendously amusing because I mean the man lives in a mirror, he shoots bees at people, you say his name 5 times, comes and kills you. It's ridiculous, and there's a lot of scope for me to have fun with that. But in one of these random Twitch streams, I found two guys, I haven't been able to find them since, talking about a project, and they showed a clip from the project, and I'm going to show it to you now, and I hope you find it as exciting as I did. So it's this thing here. Can you tell this rap was made by AI?
Spitting flames, splitting skulls, sipping champagne, tripping balls. Went from big to small, I'm telling y'all. The Kardashians were built for me. Hourglass with a big booty, big cuties back from the grave. I'm a hard ja, ghost like the dope smoke from the ganja. Make me one cha, sick up, neck roll. Said, suck my dick while I'm dead. That's some dead head.
All right, that's pretty good, isn't it? I was blown away when I saw this. I love Biggie. Um, and there was a guy called Michael Ventris that none of you will know, and there's no reason to, but he decoded something called Linear Script B, which is the oldest written language we had. And when he managed to do it, he pronounced to all the people at the university that he had made the dead speak. And to me, this is similar. Like that was Biggie Smalls to me, and I have to say I didn't actually understand quite a lot of the rap lyrics in it. I've understood what he's going on about Deadhead and things, and it's really really good. So I saw this, I was tremendously excited. You can see here that these are the people, but as part of the rules, we have to go and find out who these people are before we invest in them. So I went onto their website. I didn't read any of this, none of that. I went here to the artist lineup. 4 or 5 people, looks fine. Looked at this down here, we got Deadheads and we got AI art collection. So I quite like art. Let's have a look at the AI art house. And this is the project that they've done. You'll have to give it a second for things to load up. So you can see it's still quite nascent, but look at all of this. This is quality. This is not what I see on Twitter with like monkeys fucking about and things. This is this is like dead fakes of Constable and Monet and people like that. It's extraordinary. Look at this. And then I was also, let's look at one that I quite like. So the people that made it, I was trying to show you the floor price, but haven't been able to do it. So anyway, I looked at this, and this is different to the the stuff that I normally see. Like this is absolutely great, and you can see that it's on the lower end. It's selling for about 1.6, 1.5 ether. So that's let's just say that's 5 grand. It's not. It's about 7 grand, isn't it? So I was really, really blown away by this. But remember, we still have rules, and we need to see another project. So when I look back here, I saw this thing called Deadheads, right? And also, it was the first ever 3D avatar project. So that's being able to deliver a new technology. Let's see how they did. So these are the Deadheads here. You can see that the Biggie rap is based on the Deadheads. Where they're gone. Looks alright, doesn't it? You can see that they're distinguishable from each other. Decent price. You can also see that there's 10,000 of them. 3,000 owners. So each person, on average, will own about 3. 5k traded in Ethereum, and a floor price of 0.23. So this looks like quite a promising project. Do you want to find out some more about the project? Because this is their website, right? You can read this if you want, but I was quite interested by this bit. Our goal is to extend in traditional media platforms, Netflix or Amazon. So it's not just this spinny thing with a gravestone. They've got a plan for it, decentralizing Hollywood. Notable lead, like this looks like a proper website, doesn't it? But I was hoping to show you the video. They've actually made, yeah, like here, watch episodes. I won't watch all of one. Look, sorry, that's probably quite a bit loud. But you can see.
It's like a ding dong. There are consequences to saying things like that.
So you can see that they've got some sort of project going on that has vision and scope, and they appear to be delivering on it. And if we go back to the Deadhead collection, you can see that when they first started, they were going for 0.126. Looks like a peak over here of 1 ether. And this is quite a promising graph here with these little peaks, which I suspect are released around episodes. So this looks, and you can see it's had a 100% increase. So this looks incredibly promising. Let's find out what we get. So here, so the people that have created Deadheads and have created the AI art and the Biggie thing have used a subscription model, or it was at the time. It isn't anymore. But for 0.1 ether, which is about $500, you get a pass that allows you to mint for free their drops, the things that they're making. There's only 999 of them, and you just have to pay gas fees, which, by the way, gas fees are extraordinarily expensive. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go for it. So I did. And here, where are we? So here is my activity where I put in 0.2 ether a couple of weeks ago, from my sort of essentially my crypto saving account, and I spent $500. I don't know what a nonce is, by the way. That's amazing. On one of these passes. And here you can see my wallet, which I don't have anything in. In fact, like I'll copy my address and I'll stick it in the description so you can look if I'm buying or selling anything. But look, here is my GNIA membership. This is mine, and if we look, we can see that I paid 0.1 for it, and it has gone up, let's say 300%. There's 77 items, 501 owners, and it's selling at the moment. It looks to me, yeah, okay. So this is quite healthy in the fact that there's incremental growth between each of the listings, and you can also check here that of the 777, there are 33 showing, which is about 6%, I think. It probably isn't, but it's a small number. And because I think I'm going to get 12 drops from this, if the average price is zero point 0.1 ether, that will I'll basically make an ether guaranteed, I think, from this, and maybe more. So if you want, and I think you should, um, point 3 is a good price to pay, and there's still some available. So my recommendation to anyone that is following me on this journey is, why not just join in and get this Gen IA pass? Anyway, that's today's episode, and I hope you enjoyed it.